But you know, that Mariah, I'm just like, damn. I was like, why didn't I set the alarm? Why didn't I set the alarm? I didn't set the, I was tired. But you know, she said that she reportedly didn't hear her music in her earpiece and she kept fuddling around with her ear. Well, you know, here's what I say. When you fuddle with your ear or your earpiece or something, I mean, that could be like a huge excuse. It's like if I started messing with my microphone, but you'd still see the mic dead over here, or you know, or up in my wig or something like that. I don't know. My thought is, I think Mariah, all right, the good first. And then I'll end it on another good note, watch. Now I'm working on it for 2017. I'm working on it. Delivery is important. So here's the good. I thought she looked terrific. Head to toe, terrific. Hair, the feathers, the nude coloring, the way she had the boys, you know how they drag her around? But you know, she's very graceful with that. Did you see when they dragged her down the steps in the middle of the performance and she looked at the camera and she was still like, well, not doing much, but she looked great not doing it. All right. A lot of people in my morning meeting this morning were saying, well, why was she even there to begin with? I said, what are you talking about? You know, why would she go away? You know, first of all, she did the Vegas thing. Is that still going on? I don't know, maybe. She's about to go on tour with Lionel Richie, which, by the way, if I were Lionel, I'd cancel her on my tour. Yeah. And I'll tell you why. Lionel Richie has built a name for himself, you know, as being a very comported pop star of generations. Now, I'm sure he's got his dirt too. But when you comport yourself, you know how to keep all that stuff under the rug. If I were Lionel, I would not go out on tour with her. You know, she barely did a sound check for New Year's Eve. And you know, my thought was, well, there. By the way, the one in the, oh wait, where's the alleged boyfriend, the poser? What color is he wearing? The white pants? Look, that's such a fake relationship, it's ridiculous, number one. Number two, yeah, no, he was holding her phone because you know she can't walk, she can't hold a phone. Apparently she can't sing. You're like, what has happened, Mariah? On your worst day, you sing better than all these girls out here. All of them. And all you had to do was lip sync along with the music. Now, you say you couldn't hear in your ear, but your dancers didn't miss a beat. Oh, yes. The dancers didn't miss a beat, so somebody's lying, Mariah. And also, you know, I'm not in bed with Ryan Seacrest or anything like that. I mean, I met the dude once or twice in my life. You know, I liked him. He was nice enough, you know what I mean? But it's not about Ryan Seacrest, it's about Dick Clark Productions. They have been in the New Year's Rockin' Eve business for decades. They are not in the business of sabotaging artists for ratings, okay? Why, Mariah, they didn't even need you for ratings because even though there are a lot of other New Year's Eve shows that go on, I hosted one of them last year, the Pitbull Revolution. Yeah. But we all know, hands down, the #1 most legendary New Year's Eve, you want to have a good time and, you know, family fun is the Dick Clark production. They didn't sabotage you, Mariah. You're sabotaging you. And furthermore, Mariah, that woman that you call a manager, no bueno. Mariah, you need to sit in a room and rock and wring your hands for a real long time and decide, decide who is really Team Mariah. Because the only one that I see that could be Team Mariah and the whole team is your makeup artist with the lip injection at the top. Him. He seems like a good Judy. But the rest of them, these people aren't out for you, Mariah. They're out for themselves. And you know what? And there's nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong with it is that you're a woman on the other side of 40 with 2 children, and you need to learn how to be your own best sounding board. Like, you know, you should have done a sound check. You should have done a sound check. And even if you didn't want to check the sound, then you have that woman you call manager get out there, earn your keep. You get out there and sound check. I'm going back in the house. You know, but all in all, what I have to say is, it was a debacle. I disagree. I think she should have done it, Norman. Norman doesn't think she should have.
No, she had no business on that stage. If she couldn't deliver the vocals, she really had no business on the stage to me.
Excuse me, Norman.
I love her. You know I love her, but that's just how.
There's nothing wrong with lip syncing. That's what I say. Look, I will take a lip sync any day. As long as I could see some like good dancing or carrying or something. Yeah, like who needs to sing at a concert? What am I blowing out my vocals for? You know I can sing, buy a record. But in conclusion, with this story, remember everybody, while everyone's being so hard on her, and you know, I tried to temper this story that I'm telling you with being, you know, hard on her, but also, you know, giving the business to you because it's still Wendy. However, I will say, I'm reminding you, this is a woman who's barely divorced, whose barely ex-husband has some next girl pregnant. Now, you manage that heartbreak while singing on New Year's Eve and being dragged around a stage and see how you do. That's all. That's all.